Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Rain World: The Watcher, and this kind of, sort of, sometimes functional sanctuary that we found here, where we are just, I don't know, just continuing to kind of move around at full speed, and we know nothing about our surroundings here. Which, yeah, good work. There's a little cat way to jam yourself sideways into that tunnel. We're just gonna keep exploring, right? You know, there's nothing else for it. Can we get to... Yeah, okay. There's an indication that this is a real traversable thing, and it's just not on the map. What a bunch of cheats. Damn it. No, I'm almost to the thing. You're an asshole. Take that. I'm too heavy for your tongue to hold me up, apparently. This seems dangerous. Huh. What is that very large thing off to the right? I'm not going to be able to get up here, am I? Oh, it's coming to us. Yo. Look at that. Rain World, huh? Still a place where things like this are occurring. Are you hostile? You don't look hostile, if I'm honest. Well, it made a noise when it saw me. They kind of seem almost afraid of me. Definitely reaching for me. Don't like it. I will not be allowing that to occur today. In case you're wondering why I'm running all the way over here, even though the exit's right there, I'm just making sure this whole room gets drawn on our map. Chomp, chomp, chomp. I love a good grub. I'm always worried about, you know, like, back when I was younger, at least, people were always worried about, like, video games teaching kids bad lessons. Media in general, teaching kids, you know, to be violent or whatever. The only thing I ever learned from Timon and Pumbaa was that sometimes bugs actually look pretty tasty. The only lesson I took from all of the media I've ever seen. So there is a... I kind of want to try to go out the top of this room. I'm a little worried. I don't know if this particular bug is large enough to kill me or not. Some of the electro bugs are large enough to kill you. I don't like that it's parked there. It clearly is trying to get us. I think it thinks it's large enough to kill me, and I also think it's probably right. If it thinks that, it's probably right. So let's just keep it going. You're lucky today. I have plenty of food. I guess if I want to get up there, I'm going to have to do it here. And we could just try going the other way instead. Lizard, you leave me the hell alone. A lot of this stuff is feeling quite similar. But it's just like a lot of these rooms have the same shape. Okay, so the only thing to do here really is to... Ow. No, not a good time to be unconscious. Actually. Oh no. Run! Run! I fell too far. Okay. Through here, and then we must fall a very small amount Or actually, well, no, I probably can't get up. I probably do need to fall. All right, so just, there we go. And then one more time. Well, now see, this is interesting. Let's go this way first. May as well fill up here. All these rooms are identical. It's very difficult to tell where I am in here. Boy, that food bug is quite large, huh? It seems larger than they usually are. Yeah, and then another outside area that looks like this. Oh, okay. I assume that if we got close enough to one of those things to get touched by its tentacle, it would consume us. Right? That is about the shape of the slug cat's interactions with most creatures. If it wants to be near you, it wants to be near you because you're food. Okay, a place to sleep. I will take that. Oh, up and then to the right. Okay. And then a room that looks an awful lot like the first room we slept in, but definitely isn't. We definitely covered a lot of space. Yeah, this area for sure has a has a feeling like it has a vibe that it is looping. Very odd. Well, we are nearly the hunter. I think that one's for a long string of days in which you kill at least one thing every day. And as long as we are mostly subsisting off of grubs, it's pretty easy to get, obviously. See, it has this, there's this vibe of, this blasted, blighted overworld. And then this underground area that's not necessarily, idyllic or anything, but it's certainly less miserable. And hey, look who it is. Oh, is it the same one? Even here? Even when? Well. Well, that is new. Do your trick. Let me see. This one? I think he was saying yes before I even camouflaged. Those eyes, always seeing. They might not, but I can always see you. Never forget that, my little shadow. Okay. I literally can't get over there, by the way. The wind is too strong. What if I... Okay. If I get low... Pardon me. Jesus Christ. So I can crouch and move forward, but I can't. If I jump, I fall. Or if I jump, obviously we go flying. And if I'm crouching, I can't get past these little tiny divots in the terrain. Okay, there we go. I managed to make that narrowly work. Okay, we can move forward while we're underground. And then if I get up here, there we go. Nope, okay. I'm going to carry a spear and a rock to give myself as much mass as possible. Okay, there we go. Here we got something we can put our back up against. Okay, so we followed the path to the echo, and it sure did something. What does that mean? What does that mean? The Rain World story. Okay. Well, now our symbol is very different. Welcome to the turbulent pump. This is what Amos Burton was always talking about. Okay, hold on just a second here. Alright, just absolute terrible tickle in my throat. I'm feeling much better now. Nope, I'm not trying to teleport. Please don't teleport me. Okay, well that's a powerful current. Don't necessarily want to get in that. Let's see about... maybe... oh, can I not get back up through here? There we go. You just have to go in the middle. Alright, well, there is another path available. Still not clear to me what the yellow flowers are for with our differently functioning health bar. I think I want to follow them directly just because it's like the path that had the most recoverability. But it looks like they want to put us underwater no matter what, huh? Alright. Fuck me. Oh! I did not see that lizard there. Holy shit. That thing it literally just waited and then opened its mouth when I came close. Yeah, that's minus points on Hunter for sure. I am not hunting. Alright, I still don't know what to make of, like, pretty much all of this. Welcome to the pump. You know, this is the thing. Sometimes in the pump, a slug cat dies. Doesn't really mean anything. Other times, one lives. Doesn't really mean anything either. Okay, I missed the upper exit. Looking at the map, there's an upper exit from the room over here, but I did not see that. Oh, I guess I didn't see it because it's not on screen. Can I? I'm not going to be able to get up there. Yeah, I don't think that's actually available to us, unfortunately. Oh, no, okay, that wall is... I don't know why I fell. But that wall is solid enough to get a spear into. Oh, I can't get up because this bit just above me is a ledge, I guess. Okay, well, that sucks. That's just a dead spear now. So, like, the thing that just happened to us with that lizard. As you have all seen at this point, the positions of the enemies are semi-random and stuff. Like, a lot of the time there just won't be a lizard in that position. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized this was here. And so that'll be safer or less safe based entirely on factors that we don't control. I need a little bit more food than this. Can we eat you? Are you edible to me? I know the little jellyfish are. Okay, well I definitely like balled that thing up and put it inside of me, but I did not get any food from it. So that's weird. It's weird in a lot of ways. I need desperately to find a source of food. Slug cat. There we go. It's always recalcitrance with this thing. Boy, nothing around here is food. Okay, those things are. Can I get up to there? I think if we can get above this little gray platform here, I think it will hold our weight. Yeah. Must you? These creatures are working together to be very annoying. Okay, these things, it takes a little while to get them into your face. You gotta, like, chew off the outsides, but they're good food. Alright, I think my plan here actually is going to be to just now fall back to the shelter that we saw. Let's just rest there once, and then we can adventure from this point for the future. But who knows when the next spot that we'll be able to stop and rest is, right? Like, you guys are very in the way. Nope, not quite. Well, you know what? We don't need to go this way, though. We can go like this. And someone even thoughtfully left a spear over here for us. Yeah, I don't know. I know this seems like a lot of going backwards to rest, and then we're going to have to cover all that ground again on the next cycle, but we were running pretty short on time. I don't know. I just want to be sure. I want to be sure we're making some kind of forward progress. Okay, so what does it mean to be on this symbol instead of that symbol? I have no idea. We have not really clarified anything, I don't think. Except that the Echo seems quite pleased with us for getting here. For following it around, maybe? Alright, keep an eye out. That lizard might still be around here somewhere. I tell you all to keep an eye out so that I can blame you if I don't see the lizard and it gets away. Oh, I'm trying to grab my spear. You. Are you dead? This is a different kind of lizard than the other white lizard we killed. Because that was one of those white camouflage lizards, and this one is clearly like a water-adapted lizard. Please don't explode on me. I just want to get past you. So I do believe that'll be another notch in Dragon Slayer if we should survive the cycle. And let's not go assuming things, you know. Survival could be very far away indeed. Where does this go? Okay, well, we're just going to have to pick one, I suppose. Definitely don't want to get down in that. That is a lot of leeches. Don't bring your leeches over to me. I do appreciate these things for clearing the way for us, though. Okay, I think those actually are leeches that are stuck in the pipes there. Aha! And we have indication. Also, a lot of really horrible noises. So, how would I get up there? Oh, no, this is where we started. That's how you get to the upper... Okay. Well, now we know that. Found ourselves a great big circle. Hooray. Well, even if we do end up, running out of time and or dying today, we picked up a lot of interesting information for our map, that's for sure. Yep, graceful. Good work there, Slugcat. There's probably something up here, but I need this bug to stop gatekeeping me. Okay, interesting. Had it and then I jumped again because I was nervous. Okay, so this looks like it's a pretty long cycle. We've got actually quite a lot of time left. That's food, and food is seeming relatively rare here, so I do think it behooves us to make sure we're grabbing it every single time it is available to us. And let's... Okay. Both of those things just... And then this is a room we've been in before. Yeah. Okay, so it feels like there aren't very many ways left to explore, right? There's not very many exits available to us that we didn't try yet. going to disturb these guys as little as possible. So if we were to go that way again, it pretty much just leads to where we went. So we want to take this and try to find a way forward down here. Yeah, I mean, that's something. Am I going to be able to get through there? I'm not, though, right? Like, the thing directly below me is a complete barrier. So how would I... The lizard's making me very nervous. Yeah. The thing that's down and to the right of us is not a complete barrier, but there's absolutely no way to swim into it. Well, actually, hold on. Can I, like, jam myself into this little gap? I can. Ow. Asshole, get out of the way. I'm kind of making it feel like going upward, I think. Well, I was. This really sucks, actually. Because if we get back in the tube, we're not going to have access to... I need something to throw at it. The thing is, you can't really throw stuff up, but I can throw something while I'm high in the pipe and hope that it, like, bounces, I guess. Start with the rock. I was really not expecting the spear to stick in the side of the pipe like that. I want to try to grab onto... Doesn't work. Shit. Because there's not, like, there's literally no other way forward. This stupid thing is blocking the only path that we have. We could fall back and... We know that just loops back around to here. Like, everything leads to this spot in the end. Okay, is there like a bit I'm missing here that would... come on. Okay, well now that thing is in the way too. Is there an area I'm missing here that lets me traverse? Doesn't seem like it. It seems like these two things are closed off from one another. The lizard is right there. Okay. Oh! Did the thing just fall out of the tube? I think it may... Yes, it may have decided to finally get the fuck out of my way. Okay. This actually is looking more and more like it doesn't allow me to get up. I thought it did. I thought it was going to allow me to get up. Yeah, this is a hard wall. Shit. Well, all that for nothing. It turns out there is no way forward here. That's fun. It's a fun way for that to be. Well, I am not at all sure how we would get over there. This area is going to completely fill with water very soon. I don't think there's anything really that we can do other than get back to... Oh, Jesus. No, I'm not able to get into the thing. I think I'm... The screen vibration makes it too hard to tell where I am. Alright, so... This seems like a closed loop. Okay. I have to find another path somewhere. So we have no choice here. The wall below us in this location is definitely a solid wall. There's no little circular bits that are missing. So going up here. And then going left. Just puts us in the same spot. Yeah, like no matter which way you approach this, you end up in the same location. Wait, does this... Can I get all the way over? No, okay. I thought maybe I could crawl a little bit further to the left there and then go down. But this, what we might have here is one of these problems that Rain World often has with the environment art being too... You are an asshole. The environment art being too focused on being environment-y and obscuring what you can actually like do in the space and what is traversable. So we have come through that there. We've never crawled to the right. But all this does is give us, yeah, a path into the area we're in now, or a path into the area we just came from a moment ago. Let me see something. Okay, well, certainly dead, in any case. Let's get up here. I didn't explore... The map doesn't show all the way to the right edge of the next room, so we might be able to... No, that's right. That connects to the same place that the lower connector goes to. Yeah, Well... Still correct to grab the food here, definitely. So if we go that way, we end up at the bottom of that room. This is a really annoying design with like the ladder of pipes and the gap in the middle rather than where the sides are. Let me see the map. We didn't take a super thorough map of this room, it looks like. Maybe there's... No, I didn't, but there isn't anything here. So we can drop down here and get in the water, but we wouldn't actually be able to swim left because of, obviously, the very powerful current. Well, you've got to eat at the very least. Maybe this is like the end of the cycle? Maybe we got to go... how do these things pull me out of the water? Or pull me off of the pipe? Gosh, they're heavy. They're supposed to fall off when you're no longer in the water? Ah, shit. Well, I missed with my spear throw. So here's what I'm wondering. Since this does seem to be... It doesn't feel like there's a way over... There's clearly stuff. There's clearly, like, traversable stuff over to the left. I just can't figure out how we would get to it. Lizard, show me the route. Show me the route. Oh, actually, okay, hold on. The thing the lizard just did is totally a route. Okay. Yeah, there was another path down there that I was missing. Okay, we are not yet trapped. What I was about to say is this diagram of zones has us at the extreme end, and it has in the past sometimes had a zone of question marks like as the next node away from us, but not always. And I was wondering if maybe we had just actually reached one of the ends, but no, I don't think so. I think there is still a way forward here. Let's do at least one more cycle because I want to try to do that. The difference between the jump where you can scramble up and the on the corner of that and the jump where you can't is imperceptible to me. I don't mean like the difference in the height after the jump, but I mean like it feels like I do exactly the same thing twice and it yields two different outcomes. No, this way. Okay, yeah, this is the deal. Yeah, that's a cool. Okay, you have to go down here, and then you have access to something else. And this is the only way, as far as I can tell, that leads to somewhere new. So we could drop down, we could take this path. This path leads to a bunch of new doors. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, let's get... Oh. No, leave me alone. Ah! Okay, it got bored and left. Good. So these things, these blue things, we haven't seen these yet, I don't think, in this playthrough. The deal with these is you have to put them in water. And they like inflate like this, like bubbles. And once they've inflated, they're food. Where did the other one go? There was one more, wasn't there? I don't know what happened to it. It has disappeared in the fracas. Oh, hi. Crap. Okay. Well, this is really bad. Trying to... Alright. Yeah, I was trying to get my body into the down spout there. This is problematic. It's going to be extremely difficult to survive. Okay, well, I think we've drawn them both clear of this, so we can actually go in here at least. You know what? Let's just keep moving for a second. Looking around is a luxury for people who have time. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that. There you go, friend. Yeah, gross. I believe having some of this stuff in your belly makes you breathe longer. I think it gives you extra breath capacity, which kind of doesn't really make sense, but you know, it's certainly like a video gamey thing, right? Didn't realize that. Oh, okay. I didn't see that guy down there in the water before I got in the water. All right, well, we know that there's more path now. We know that there's more direction. I'm going to go ahead and call it there. I am really not looking forward to having to do a bunch of evading enemies while swimming. The underwater stuff in Rain World has always been the worst stuff, and I am very bummed out about this. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we are hopefully going to find our way through this sewer nonsense in a real hurry. And we'll see you then.